icon.
Leading off and playing shortstop, number 3, Tremaine Cobb. Batting second and playing right field, number 9, Isai Santos. Hitting third, the first baseman, number 29, Christian Almanza. The cleanup hitter, playing second base, number 4, Danny Harris. Hitting fifth, the designated hitter, number 28, Lou Helmick. Hitting sixth, the third baseman, number 13, Jake Allgaier. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 7, Dylan Tatum. Hitting eighth in center field, number 11, Davis Drueck. Batting ninth, making his return for the injured list, the left fielder, number 8, Michael O'Hara. On the mound, number 18, Dylan Delveio.
We welcome you to game 69 of 96 this year. I'm Tyler Peterson and glad to be with you. Ballers come out in the Oakland greens. They have all taken the field, and before we start this ball game, we send it down to the field with the presentation of the colors by Roy Arcelrolden and a band led by singer Stephanie Dominguez Walton with the performance of the Star Spangled Banner. Let's send it down to the field for the national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let's go, Oakland!
Stephanie Dominguez Walton and accompanying singers and an electric guitarist for today's Star Spangled Banner. Now to the baseball. The Ballers have won 7 games in a row against this Yuba Sutter squad. They came back from a 3-run deficit in Tuesday's matchup to win 7-6 in the 9th. They came back last night from an 8-5 deficit with 6 runs in the 8th to win 11-8. Both times they were helped by a couple free passes, an error, really chances that were given to the Ballers that they took advantage of. 3 ejections last night. Kirkland Banks, Cooper Hext, and Billy Horton. Those 3 players, or the 2 players and the manager, as far as I can tell, no one has been given any type of suspension. Billy Horton is manager today, and I did not hear anything coming down from the league on the 2 players. Thus, their lineup is as follows. Bobby Leday, the shortstop, leads it off, followed by River Orsak, the left fielder, batting second. Evan Berkey, who has had a big series so far, the second baseman, bats third. Gio Brusa, the first baseman, cleans up, followed by Cuba Bess, the catcher, who hits fifth. Michael Campagna, the DH, he will bat sixth. Randy Flores, the right fielder, he will bat seventh. Connor Denning will man third and hit eighth. Landon Wallace, the center fielder, will bat ninth. They'll face Dylan Delvecchio, who will come in for his third start, fourth appearance overall since finishing his year at St. Mary's College. The lefty has no record thus far, a 6.75 ERA. Faced the High Wheelers last week up in Marysville. Delvecchio so far has struck out 11 in 12 innings, allowed 5 walks, 18 hits, and 3 home runs, all which were solo shots against Yuba in a victory for the club 1 week ago. The defense behind him, welcome back, Michael O'Hara. He is in left field. Davis Druick in center. Isai Santos in right. Jake Allgaier at third. Tremaine Cobb at short. Danny Harris at second. Christian Almanza at first. And Dylan Tatum behind the plate. He will give the signs to Delvecchio as he comes set. And the lefty from the stretch throws a first pitch fastball fouled back at 6:37 p.m. Leday, who has hit third in both games so far, will lead off with his great speed, 29 steals, tied for the team lead. Batting .331, 7 home runs, 47 driven in. The next one, line to left field, moving back is O'Hara. He twists, and he leaps, and he makes the catch. A line drive that on the warning track, O'Hara went one way, then the other, made a little hop, and caught it above his head for what I'm going to call a very deep L7. One away. So the baseball will find you right off the injured list after what seems like a 3-week stretch for O'Hara, and a sharp line drive for the first out. Here is River Orsak. Takes the first pitch down and in. It's ball 1. The walk he took in the 6th last night was an ignition switch for a rally for Yuba, and also started some of the jawing last night. The next one also down and in, 2-0. Did not take kindly to a pitch up and in from James Collier, and then on ball 4, a pretty windmilled bat flip, and then words exchanged between him and Tyler Lozano. The 2-0, Delvecchio throws low. It's 3-0. Glad you could be with us here on this Thursday evening. Again, Ballers have won 7 in a row. This is a 9th game between these two squads as the next pitch is down low as well. It's ball 4. That'll bring up Evan Berkey. 3 home runs already for Berkey, including 2 last night. And he showed off with the glove on a couple of really nice defensive plays. One a diving play up the middle, and then I don't know how he got to the ball that Cobb hit. Back to the infield, sliding grab on the basket catch in right. Delvecchio is set, and his first pitch to Berkey is a fastball low. He's now missed with 5 straight. Hello to all of our chatters in the YouTube chat. All the usual suspects so far checking in. We thank you. Delvecchio looks at first, now throws home, and there is a strike on the inside corner. Nice pitch there. That looked like the changeup from Delvecchio. It's 1-1. Orsak still leads this team in hitting. He's up to now 351. A 2-run home run last night. He scored twice. The next one is swung on and missed. There's the good changeup again from Delvecchio, and it's 1-2. He's second on the team in RBI, 71 home runs apiece, or 71 RBI apiece between him and Brusa. The 1-2, Delvecchio throws, and that one's in the dirt. Again, the changeup. It's 2-2. These two teams will play a 10th, 11th, and 12th straight game on the weekend. 6:35 start tomorrow, 4:35 start Saturday, and 1:05 start on Sunday. And then in 3 weeks, they'll play again in Marysville for a final 6 games. The 2-2 from Delvecchio, the high kick, the fastball is high. 3-2. Orsak does have 13 steals in 16 attempts. So on 3-2 with 1 out, probably not a terrible gamble to see him go. He's got a decent lead at first. Delvecchio to the plate, and the pitch is swung on and missed. It was a hittable pitch for Berkey, but he was fooled on the changeup. One away. That'll bring up Gio Brusa. Brusa, a switch hitter, will bat from the right side against the lefty Delvecchio. 2 away in the inning. And the first pitch to Brusa is a strike on the high outside corner. 0-1. No score in our ball game thus far. The next one swung on, fouled back. Fastball that time. It's a quick 0-2 to Brusa. At first is Orsak, who drew a walk. Tatum sets up low. The pitch on its way is swung on and missed. In the dirt, the changeup from Delvecchio, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the first. It's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We head to the bottom of the first, no score on 860 AM, The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on 860 AM, The Answer. I'm Tyler Peterson. The lineup for the Ballers. You heard it from Mark Kahn earlier, and now you're going to hear it from me one more time. Tremaine Cobb, the shortstop, leads off, followed by Isai Santos in right. Christian Almanza will hit third and play first. Danny Harris, the second baseman, hits fourth. Top 4, the same from last night. Lou Helmick, the DH, will bat fifth. Jake Allgaier, the third baseman, hits sixth. Dylan Tatum, the catcher, will hit seventh. Davis Druick, the center fielder, will hit eighth. And welcome back to Michael O'Hara. He will bat ninth, the left fielder. They'll face the righty Chris Womble. 11 starts for him this year, a 6-1 record. a 5.98 ERA. He's struck out 41, walked 26 in 61 2/3 innings. The defense behind him, it's Orsak in left, Wallace in center, Flores in right, Denning at third, Lede at short, Berkey at second, Brusa at first, and Cuba Bess behind the plate. Neglected the umpires tonight. It's Ricardo Rodriguez behind home, Alan Walker at first, and Grant Myers at third, the same trio we've had for the first 2 games. Womble against Cobb. And the first pitch is inside for ball 1. Womble, a 6', 210 right-hander out of Pittsfield, Massachusetts. The next one to Cobb is swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Chased high and ended Trey. He was a West Virginia Black Bear and played against Tremaine Cobb, who played in the draft league for Frederick. There's a breaking ball in for strike 2. Yuba and Yolo last year, and the Ballers heavy in draft league recruiting. 1-2 is a ground ball down third, backhanded by Denning. He stops, his throw across the diamond is in time to get Cobb, and 1 away. Some really good hitters and pitchers found by both teams in the draft league, and if you're just looking at Oakland, Cam Buford, Tremaine Cobb, Darrell Buggs were all draft league players. Adam Bogosian was also in the draft league. Parker Cadu, Cooper Hext, both draft league guys, as was Womble. The next pitch, Santos, a high, deep drive to center field. Moving back Wallace, and that ball is gone. Isai Santos wastes no time. A solo shot to center field, and it's 1-0 Oakland. Well, 2 home runs for Santos in the series in Marysville. Gets a high outside fastball, and I would say took what Womble gave him, but powered it to center field. Now Almanza. First pitch, low for ball 1. A lot of home runs in these series between these two teams. Next pitch fouled back by Almanza, 1-1. It was the case in the first of the 2 series, and so far, the same has held true. Womble set, and the pitch is off the plate, 1-1, or 2-1 rather. Almanza tied for the team record in a single season with home runs with 21, 310 his batting average. Next pitch is fouled at the plate, chased below the zone. It's 2-2. 74 RBI for Almanza. A 2-2 on its way. Almanza swings and fouls it back. 92 on the high outside corner. He's got to protect. Now the pitch on its way. Almanza swings and fouls it back again. It remains 2-2. 4 foul balls in this at bat. We'll go to a 7th pitch. 1-0 Oakland on the Isai Santos solo shot. The 2-2 Almanza, line drive, right field, base hit. Back-to-back hits for Oakland here in the first. That'll bring up Danny Harris. It's one after another in this Oakland lineup right now. Harris, who was the hero last night with his 10th home run. A home run which saw 3 unearned runs score on the line of Sam Drumheller. All 4 were unearned on his line in the loss last night, as the first pitch is low. But maybe no more dramatic a blast since the Cobb walk-off against the Sky Sox 2 weeks ago. The 1-0. Next pitch, a called strike. Isai Santos' grand slam against Mason Brighton might have something to say about that. But for Harris, 303 the average, 10 home runs, 54 driven in. It's a 1-1. Womble is set from the stretch, and his pitch is low. He's an interesting, almost hunched-over stance, does Womble on the mound when he comes set. The shoulders sort of hovering over the glove a little. It's a 2-1 to Harris. He swings and grounds it foul early on the breaking ball. And it's 2-2. 1-0 Oakland in the bottom of inning 1. Almanza a short lead from first. Brusa has him held on. And the 2-2, Harris swings and fouls it away. Same high school for Christian Almanza and Gio Brusa, although about 7 years of difference between them. St. Mary's High School in Stockton, which is sort of an athletics powerhouse out that way. It's a 2-2, and off the plate sets Campagna. The pitch is off the plate, 3-2. So it was a pretty long at bat against Almanza. It's now a pretty long at bat against Danny Harris. The 7th pitch, it'll be a payoff. Here it comes. Harris swings and fouls it off the glove of Campagna. And we'll go to an 8th pitch of the at-bat. And with 1 away here in the first, it'll be a 20th pitch for Womble. Ground out, solo shot, single. That's how the inning has gone thus far. The payoff, there goes Almanza, a ground ball, high chopper, past the glove of Denning. It's into left field. It's a base hit for Harris. 3rd hit of the inning for Oakland. That'll bring up Lou Helmick, who's had a pretty good eye recently. Yesterday, he walked twice and singled. He scored 3 times. That added to his walk on Tuesday, which brought a man in. First and second are the base runners with 1 away in the bottom of inning 1. Womble's first pitch to the lefty is outside, well outside for ball 1. So this will be a high-stress inning for Womble. Oakland trying to get out to a quick lead. Next pitch is high and away. If you look at the first game of the series, they scored 2 in the first, 1 in the 4th, and then Yuba had a rally. Oakland had 4 runs in the second yesterday. They already have 1 on the board here in the first. The 2-0 to Lou is outside. It's 3-0. Lou with a choke on the bat, which is interesting on 3-0. The pitch is a strike at the bottom of the zone, 3-1. The runners are not being held on. Almanza at second, Harris at first. It's a 3-1 to Helmick. The pitch is down and away, ball 4. Really, in that at-bat, none of the balls were particularly close, and it's another walk for Helmick. Bases are loaded for Allgaier. 25 pitches for Womble, and not before long, you may see the pitching coach come out and have a word. Right now, it's Mike Campagna who is going to chat with Chris Womble. Jerome Williams has a really good feel for his pitching staff, and he is not going to have a chat with Womble here. He'll let his catcher do it. Helmick, who drew that walk, has seen the batting average and on-base percentage rise. Helmick is now second on the team in hitting at .329. Here's Allgaier. Allgaier, .291, no home runs, 6 RBI. The first pitch on its way. He takes just off the plate for ball one. Campagna doesn't challenge. I'll say this about Mike Campagna. He has a really good idea of where this TraxMan zone is. His challenges have been pretty much spot on. It's 1-0 to Allgaier. The pitch, line drive, center field, base hits. Scoring on the play is Almanza. It'll be station to station everywhere else. It's an RBI single for Allgaier. It is hit number 4 of the inning, and it's 2-0 Oakland. Now the 7th batter of the inning, Dylan Tatum. The Ballers have already hit 3 grand slams in the series with Yuba, the series at large of the 12. Santos, Lozano, and Druick. The first pitch to Tatum is high. It's 1-0. Tatum does have 1 grand slam this year. The next one is a strike. It's 1-1. Harris at third, Helmick at second, Allgaier at first. Womble to the plate, and Tatum hits a ground ball down the third base line. Berkey steps on the bag. His throw across the diamond is past the first baseman. Scoring on the play is Harris. Now here comes Helmick, and he will score as well. That's going to be a fielder's choice E5 RBI for Dylan Tatum. Allgaier goes to third. 2 runs are in. Well, he nearly got that final out. So 4-0. 2 runs scored on the play. Here's Druick. The first pitch is outside. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He is correct. 1 run scored because the runner was out at third. It is 3. I think we've all been fooled. It's 3 because of the fielder's choice. Pitch to Druick is high and outside. That was a ball, so a scoring adjustment is needed. Helmick, I think Helmick ran home. Helmick ran home even though he was out. So I think it confused all of us, but he is out on the play. And now it gets away from the catcher on ball 4, and Allgaier scores. So now it's 4. So a little bit of odd play here. So fielder's choice for Tatum. 2 outs. All right, I think we have everything correctly set now. Druick is at first now as O'Hara swings and fouls it back. Was that a pass ball or wild pitch? Wild pitch. Next pitch is high and outside. It's 1-1. The pitch to O'Hara is popped up behind home plate. and out of play. So it is, the second run is unearned. O'Hara is at the dish in a 4-0 game, a 1-2 count. Womble's next pitch is outside. Chris Womble has now thrown 39 pitches. This is the 9th hitter of the inning. O'Hara ready. Pitch on its way is swung on and fouled back. Still 2-2. 4-0 Oakland. Tatum at second, Davis Druick at first. O'Hara in his comeback at bat swings and misses. And Womble gets the strikeout, his lone K of the inning. It's 4 runs for Oakland on 4 hits, an error, and 2 men left on base. 3 of the 4 runs will be earned on the line of Womble, and it's a big start for Oakland as they lead 4-0 after the first on 860 AM, The Answer. So a little bit of a wild sequence to end the first inning. The Ballers are up 4-0. I've got to throw some BART trains out the window now. Who wants a BART train? We're going to throw them up there. A couple more BART trains. All right. The BART trains have been thrown out. And now we'll return to baseball. Yes. Thank you, Mark. Cuba Best, Mike Campagna, and Randy Flores, the first 3 to face Dylan Delvecchio. 4-0. Let's talk about the play with Tatum. It's a ground ball toward the line at third. It's Denning that got that baseball, stepped on the bag, and then was able to throw over to first. First pitch is inside for ball 1. So on that play, Helmick was out at third, and the run scored. And you cannot assume a double play. First pitch is ripped foul. Because you cannot assume a double play, the error was on an advancement by Allgaier. It's a fielder's choice at first, it's an earned run at the plate, and it's an RBI. After that, Harris is an unearned run because, or rather, Allgaier was an unearned run because he would not have otherwise been at that base when he scored. The next pitch is high in. It's 2-1. Delvecchio to the dish, and the fastball is low. 3-1 the count. I am out of BART trains, so I need some more for next time. Delvecchio's 3-1 on its way. It swung on, it's popped up. I don't think this is playable. Coming back, is anyone going to have a shot at this? It's onto the concourse. 3-2 to Cuba Bess. Bess took a 1 for 5 last night with an RBI single. Delvecchio is set. His payoff pitch on the way. It swung on. Small looper towards short. Cobb picks it out of the air. A strange little backhand behind second base. He got a little twisted, but he made the catch. Nice work from Tremaine Cobb. It was not the easiest snag. So here's Mike Campagna, who had a very strange night. He was 0 for 1. He was on base 4 times, walked twice, and hit twice. The first pitch is a fastball low. One of the times he was hit was after warnings were issued. And James Collier was not ejected after warnings were issued. 1-0, swing and a miss. I do understand one of the things that Grant Myers said to Billy Horton through the yelling was there has to be intent. And it was not an intense situation. It was not like when Campagna was hit by St. Pierre. Again, there was no intent in it. The next pitch, a called strike at the bottom of the zone. But you can understand if you gave up a 3-run home run to give up the lead and the next guy was beamed on the first pitch, that you could call intent as a home plate umpire. I think it was some just innocuous 1-2 count. It was a mistake by Collier. Then again, last night is so long ago. It's a 1-2. Delvecchio set. The high kick, the pitch, it swung on and missed. The changeup in good form tonight. 3 Ks for Delvecchio. And that'll bring up Randy Flores. Flores, the right fielder, has a hit in both games so far. The first pitch is outside. It was his error that, I don't want to say it opened the floodgates because it would have been a sac fly anyway. The next pitch, a strike at the knees, 1-1, but certainly contributed to the 6-run 8th inning. And it did make all but 1 run earned. Next one is in the dirt. 2-1 to Flores. Bases are empty here in the second. It's 4-0 Oakland. Delvecchio has retired the first 2 men of the inning in order. He comes set. And his pitch to the plate is a strike on the outside corner. It's 2-2. Set is Delvecchio again. It's 2-2 to the beer batter. The pitch is swung on, grounded to Almanza. Delvecchio's got to hurry. Almanza drops it, and I think is that going to be a base hit? I think Flores may have beat out that play. It may be worth another look. Well, it's Denning at the dish. First pitch. Strike. What do we think? On review? The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Maybe the prudent thing to do is to charge the error and overturn it to a hit. Is it a straight hit? It's a straight hit. Okay. It is a straight hit. The 0-2 on its way. Swung on and missed. 4 Ks for Delveio. We move on to the bottom of the second. 4-0 Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on 860 AM The Answer. I'm Tyler Peterson. It's the bottom of the second, and we will have Trey Cobb leading off once more after the Ballers scored 4 in the first. It was a solo shot by Isai Santos, an RBI single by Jake Allgaier, an RBI fielder's choice by Dylan Tatum, and then Allgaier came in via a wild pitch. I don't know if Oakland's game last night could be voted craziest game in the Pioneer League, surprisingly to say, because of what Ogden did to Colorado Springs. They won 12-11 with an 8-run 7th and a 2-run 8th. They were down 10-2 in the 7th. Here is Cobb. Cobb, a 6-3 ground out. Start things out. Womble from the windup. The first pitch to Cobb is a called strike. It was a 41-pitch first inning for Chris Womble. The 0-1 pitch is a strike on the outside. It's a quick 0-2 to Cobb. The next one, fastball just inside. That's a really nice pitch by Womble, who hit his spot. It's an excellent 0-2. Now working quickly, the 1-2 is high. And this might be a change of pace suggestion by Jerome Williams. Work quicker. Maybe. Maybe he just worked as fast in the inning before. 2-2, a ground ball slowly hits to second. Berkey picks it up. His throw to first in time. And for the second time today, Cobb grounds out to begin an inning. Here's Santos. Santos, a solo shot in the first. The first pitch inside. And was the first pitch he saw that he sent out to center field, a deep part of this ballpark. The next one is taken on the corner. 1-1. Change up that time, maybe a split-fingered pitch. I like change up. I think it's the change up. The 1-1. Santos takes one pretty much right down the middle. It's strike 2. 4-0 Oakland here in the bottom of the second. Bases are empty with one away, and it's a 1-2 to Isai Santos. Back into the box after his timeout, Womble from the windup. Pitch on its way, high and away, 2-2. The next one on its way, down and away, 3-2 to Isai. The only member of this club, well, not true anymore. I was going to say who has walked as much as he has struck out. 2 more strikeouts now. The 3-2 on its way, a payoff to Santos. Here it is from Womble. He swings, hits a high drive to left center field. This is deep, this is back, and this is gone! It's off the building behind left center field. 360 feet for Santos, and already in the 2nd inning, his 2nd home run. That was a high changeup. He went up above the zone to get it. 2 home runs for Isai. It's his 2nd career 2-homer game, and the 1st was on Saturday. Almanza to left field. There it is. That's the record. He breaks Noah Martinez's record from last year, his 22nd home run. He goes back-to-back with Santos on back-to-back pitches. Six nothing. Wow. That'll bring up Harris. It's the 2nd time this year that they go back-to-back. First pitch is a strike to Harris. The 0-1 to Harris, a strike on the outside. It's 0-2. A 4-run first and now a 2-run second. It's an 0-2 to Danny Harris. He takes it off the plate, 1-2. The next one way outside, 2-2. Back-to-back homers in the inning, and now Harris takes this one in the dirt. Someone is starting to get loose now in the Yuba bullpen. 6 runs on 6 hits. 5 of those have been earned runs. It's a 3-2 to Harris, and the pitch on its way is outside. It's ball 4. Here's Lou Helmick. The walk after back-to-back home runs is not a great sign for Womble, especially when you started 0-2. The first pitch to Lou is called for a strike. Almanza, who already broke the RBI record, will just continue to push that number up for himself. And Helmick hits this to center field. This is deep. Wallace spins. He's at the track, and he makes the catch. One away. Here's Allgaier. 2 outs in the inning, excuse me. There's 2 outs in the inning. First pitch to Allgaier is a strike outside. Allgaier an RBI single in the 1st inning. Womble will throw to first, and back to the bag is Allgaier. It's 62 pitches for Womble through 1 2/3 thus far. It's 6-0 Oakland. A pitch. Allgaier looks at a pitch just outside. It's 1-1. Harris, a decent lead. Pitch is off the plate to Allgaier, 2-1. Womble set. Allgaier takes just low. No challenge from Campagna. That was not all that far away, and I will say it again, Campagna has a very good idea of time and place for challenges. Oh, excuse me, is it Best behind the plate? Well, Campagna does too. The first pitch, or rather back to the bag, is Harris. It's a second disengagement, so Harris, if he wants, can get a big lead. It is Best back there. So Best has a pretty good idea, as does Campagna. 3-1. Pitch, Allgaier, line drive over Harris. He had to duck. It's into right field. It's a base hit. That was almost an out and an ouchie. Two men on, 2 men out for Dylan Tatum. 9 batted in the first, and Tatum is the 7th to bat in the second. Now, there haven't been many instances in which these two teams played games where one team blows another out. Tatum swings, pops it up on the infield. It's going to be Brusa. No, it's going to be Berkey who makes the catch, and the inning is over. 2 more runs for Oakland on Isai Santos' second home run of the game and Almanza's 22nd of the year, which sets a new single-season record for the Ballers. We'll take a break and come back. 6-0 Oakland after 2 on 860 AM, The Answer. It's the top of inning 3. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball here on 860 AM The Answer. I'm Tyler Peterson. It's 6-0 Oakland leading. The Yuba Sutter High Wheelers. Delveio will face Wallace for the first time, and then back to the top of the order in Leday and Orsak. Some long innings in this ballgame, and it's all happened while Oakland's been at bat. Just 2 over the minimum so far for Delveio, allowing a walk in the first and a single in the second. He's at 33 pitches, which is okay. Womble is a mark double that, just about. So here is Landon Wallace, who does have a lot of speed. We've seen him try to put down a bunt a couple of times. 290 for Wallace. 9 home runs and 33 driven in. First pitch from Delveio is inside. It's ball 1. Now, last night when Banks and Hext were ejected, I had said that Parker Cadu is the only member of the Yuba bench still active. That was not the case because Cadu he's banged up. He's day-to-day. He really was not available. So if any players were going to be brought in, they would have to have been pitchers. Next one is outside. It's 2-0. So any potential pinch running situations would have been sort of a Zach St. Pierre appearance. 2-0. Swing and a miss. The good changeup from Delveio. 2-1. Six nothing Oakland. Delveio's 2-1 is popped out of play behind home plate. Two and two the count on the way to Wallace. It is just high. 3-2 to Wallace. Payoff on its way. Swung on, fouled back. We'll see a seventh pitch of this at bat. Delveio's had some fairly long at bats in the 6-7 pitch range, but he's been able to retire those hitters. Leadoff man on for Yuba? Maybe. We'll see. The next one is high. Yes, leadoff man will be on for Yuba. It's Delveio's second walk. And it's the first time that the leadoff man has reached base. And now Bobby Leday. One of the things you lose when Leday leads off is his ability to come up in RBI spots, normally a 3-4 guy, but here he is now with the second leadoff man, Wallace, on base. First pitch, swung on, popped up out of play. Wallace was not on the move. It's 0-1. Leday definitely a free swinger and a guy you do want swinging the bat. The next one, a ground ball. Allgaier gets it on 3 hops. To Harris for 1. His return throw in time. 2 on the double play and around the horn to get 2 speedy base runners. Boy, Allgaier's defense at third base is what I might call Brad Burkell-esque. 2 away in the inning. And if you're a recent convert to Ballers Baseball, you will not get the reference. Foul ball. Brad Burkell last year, one of the surest-handed ballers on the squad, and to boot, only hit about 250, but was third most on the team in RBI. He and Noah Martinez shared the distinction for played the most games in a single season with 88. Next one to Orsak is out of play. It's 0-2. And they needed his defense. His defense alone, I think, won at least 3 games for Oakland last year. And Noah could pick the ball at first as well. Delveio to the dish. It's outside. It's 1-2. He is set at the belt. A pitch on its way. Swung on. Hit to right field. In is Santos. He makes the catch. And the inning is over. It's no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We move on to the bottom of the third. 6-0 Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. A new pitcher for Yuba here in the third. We're going to see the right-hander Aaron Schaefer. I do want to say that we are celebrating a birthday today. It is assistant coach James Harris's birthday. And James, who does a lot, both for the Ballers from an on-the-diamond standpoint and then also as our main community liaison, he gets to celebrate his birthday by working today. So down in that first base coach's box, James will be yelling back for his birthday. Druick, O'Hara, and Cobb against the new man, Aaron Schaefer. Schaefer, from what I can tell, is making his Yuba debut. I do not see him listed amongst the statistical categories. Schaefer is spelled S-C-H-A-E-F-E-R. Out of Bethune-Cookman in the SWAC. I do believe Aaron Schaefer is actually their 26th man picked up at the midseason tryout. So this would be a pro debut. So congratulations to that young man. He'll face Druick, who walked in his lone plate appearance in the first. Womble, not his night. 2 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 3 walks, and a strikeout. Schaefer's first professional pitch is a number to third. Denning picks it up. His throw to first is just in time to get Davis Druick for the first out. I'll bring up O'Hara, who struck out in his first at bat. 14 appearances for Bethune-Cookman. The Wildcats, a 7.29 ERA and 0-1 record. 23 Ks in 21 innings, however. O'Hara was the lone strikeout victim of Womble. The lefty takes a strike on the inside. Now, O'Hara, who the Ballers hope for big things for, has only had 62 at-bats this year because of 2 injuries, which has kept him out, I think, a total of 5 weeks. The 0-1 off the plate holds up. 1-1. 339 the batting average. If it qualified, it would be second on the team. 4 doubles, no home runs, 11 driven in. The 1-1 off the plate at 75 on the breaking ball. He's had some big moments for Oakland in the time that he has played. He has played a really good defensive center field as well. 6-0 Ballers in the third. The pitch to center field. In is the center fielder. Stopping is Wallace. He reaches up and makes the catch. 2 outs in the third and a nice start to his pro career for Schaefer, at least through 2 batters. Now Cobb getting at bat number 3 here in the third. 2 ground outs so far. The first pitch, Cobb looks at a breaking ball in for strike 1. He's grounded to short, grounded to second. The 0-1. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Off balance that time. Nine batted in the first, 7 in the second. Schaefer is trying to have a 1-2-3 inning. The 0-2 pitch, ground ball down the line, but foul. That was slapped by Cobb. Jack Zalaski, the right-hander, is still on the injured list, but he has traveled with the team. I believe he is out in the bullpen. The 0-2. Kicking the pitch, and it's strike 3 called on the outside. Cobb didn't even wait for Ricardo Rodriguez. A nice debut inning for Aaron Schaefer to begin his pro career. We head to the fourth. 6-0 Oakland on 860 AM, The Answer. Your line score through 3, it's no runs on a hit and an error for the Yuba Sutter High Wheelers. For Oakland, 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Here in the top of the 4th, I'm Tyler Peterson. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on the radio on 860 AM, The Answer. Berkey, Brusa, Bess. Can you say killer bees against the bees? It's a trio that has done a lot of damage. They'll face Delveio here in the 4th of a game that Delveio wants to see him get through 5 and try to get that first professional win. It's a trio that he's sat down in order, though, so far in this game. Delveio, who just gave up the 1 hit to Flores on the ground ball that Almanza did misplay, but I don't see a way that Flores was going to be thrown out either. Berkey struck out swinging. He was the first of Delveio's 4 victims so far. The first pitch to Berkey is a fastball off the plates. He's set once more. And the 1-0, Berkey takes low, 2-0. Hello to all of our friends in the YouTube chat. Next pitch, it hits Berkey in the leg. That was the breaking ball at 78. That's the one you want to get hit with. So he is on to begin the inning. Back-to-back innings with the leadoff man on. There's a question in our YouTube chat about who was ejected from last night's game. The ejections last night were Kirkland Banks, Cooper Hext, and then after the game, directly after the game, Billy Horton. So 3 members of the Yuba squad, excuse me. First pitch, ground ball foul. Brusa tried to take on third base and missed it by about a foot. (6-0) Oakland here in the 4th. Swing and a foul at the plates. Hey, if you guys come, I see a couple of fans want some BART cars. If you want a BART car and you're at the game, I'll get you a BART car. How about that? If you interact with the broadcast, you get rewarded. You have to watch paid ads now, so that's the only. Oh, someone's listening. I will get you a BART car. Someone has to get me another one, though, because I have run out. Someone's got to get me a BART car. I don't know who, but they're back in the warehouse. I don't know if anyone can step away to grab one. It's an 0-2 to Brusa. Ground ball to Almanza. He picks it up, throws to second, Cobb to first. Delveio covers, and the ball gets away from him. Just 1 out on the play. It's a fielder's choice for Brusa, and the out at second goes 3-6. I'll bring up Cuba Bess. Well, thank you, sir, for listening. We do appreciate it. And that's, I got to say, pretty instantaneous between the time I talk and you hear, because that means we are not on a 7-second delay, which frightens me. Now we have an issue, though, on the field. It's Dylan Delveio, who may have stepped awkwardly at that base. They're looking at the left foot. Bruce Valentine, Jim Diedrich, and Dylan Tatum are standing with Delveio just to the left of first base. Aaron Miles has now come out. And Delveio is going to head to the mound. Delveio with a couple warm-up pitches. It's the back foot of Delveio, the left one. So something that's happened. I'm not sure. Looks to be looking all right. All right. And we are good to go. Did he get stepped on? Oh, he got stepped on by Brusa, and that is unfortunate. Bess, the left-handed hitter, to the dish. First pitch, swing and a miss. One out here in the fourth. A runner at first. With one away, we knew that. 6-0 Oakland. To center. Stopping is Druick. Now backs up a few steps. Makes the catch. Second time that Bess is out via a ball in the air. And that'll bring up Campagna, who is tonight's designated hitter. Campagna struck out in the second inning. Delveio's opener. Fastball, a touch inside. It's 1-0. Want to know the count? I don't think Bruce is going anywhere from first. The next one is high and outside, 2-0. It's the fourth. Delveio, the pitch count only at 56. So certainly some pitches to play with. Swing and a miss. Chasing that time was Campagna on the changeup below the zone. So that is Delveio. The pitch on its way, just off the plate, 3-1. 6-0 Oakland, just one hit given up, and it didn't leave the infield. To center on a line drive, in is Druick on a dive, he will make the catch. The inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. A man left on base. 4 scoreless innings from Dylan Delveio. 6-0 Oakland. To the bottom of the fourth we go. This is Ballers Baseball on 860 AM. The Answer. Bottom of the fourth inning, Santos, who has homered twice in this game in his first 2 at-bats, will lead things off for Isai in this 6-0 game. He is up to 8 home runs on the year. face off against Aaron Schaefer, who had a nice pro debut inning going 1-2-3 through Druick, O'Hara, and Cobb, 3 tough hitters. So 2 home runs to left center and center for Eastside so far. First pitch from Schaefer. He takes, called strike 1. I think when Eastside swings, he's not intending to hit a home run. It just so happens that those balls are hit well and they go to spots of the yard that he's trying to take the ball. The 0-1 pitch bends down and in. It's 1-1. It's certainly a decent curveball from Schaefer. And he struck out Cobb with a pitch just like that. He is set. From the stretch, the 1-1. Santos, line drive. It's going to be past the dive of Bobby Leday. It's into left field. It's a 3-hit game for Santos. And that'll bring up Almanza. Almanza with 2 hits, including his 22nd home run. First pitch to Almanza is in the dirt. I'm sure the High Wheelers would want Schaefer to eat up, I'm going to say, a minimum of 3 innings and would love 4 or more. I don't know what kind of pitch count he is used to, but situationally that would be probably what they're looking for. The next one is high and away. The 2-0 to Almanza. Schaefer, a look at first. Eastside, pretty good lead. A hold from Schaefer. Now a line drive down the right field line. Foul. Really got on top of that pitch. Two and one. Eastside has a little bit of a lean going, and now back to the bag after the throw from Schaefer. A 2-1. Eastside goes. The pitch is high. The throw from Bess is a good one, and it's off the glove of Leday. It's a steal. Bess, a little hop at home plate because he thought that if that was caught, he just gunned Santos. A stolen base for Eastside. And that's his 5th steal of the year. It's a 50-50 year for Santos so far. 5 steals in 10 attempts. A 3-1. Schaefer, a double look at second. Now kicks and fires. Fastball, a strike on the outside. It's 3-2. He peers into Bess, who now sets up off the plate. Schaefer kicks and fires, and it's off the plate, way outside. It's ball 4. That'll bring up Harris. The first 2 men are on for Oakland. Harris, a single and then a walk. It was a walk that began 0-2 and ended 4-2. Maybe the bullpen starting, a couple guys walking around in the High Wheeler bullpen. First pitch to Harris. Breaking ball swung on, fouled back by Danny. Santos leads from second, Almanza from first. Defense behind both runners. There goes Santos to third. Following him is Almanza to second, and that's a double steal. Stole it off the pitcher. That was purely a timing move. A double steal for Almanza and Santos. The pitch was a strike. It's 0-2, and credit to Harris for letting both runners steal those bases. Now the infield comes in. So from back and behind the base runners to now in front of them. 6-0, no outs. Pitch to Harris, a high chopper in front of the plate. It's picked by Bess. No throw to first. He tried to bait Santos at third. It's an infield single. That thing was way up there. It got to my eye level, I think, and I'm some, I don't know, 24 feet in the air in this press box. And I'll bring up Helmick with the bases loaded. Six 0 Oakland. Here comes Jerome Williams to have a chat with Schaefer. And a righty begins to loosen now. Some long innings early in this game. The question is, I'm still waiting on a BART car, by the way. So I don't know if anyone's going to be able to get me one. I'm hoping someone can. We do have one winner. The conversation is over on the mound. Carl, yes, we have had back-to-back home runs once this year. And this was the second time. So here is Helmick. Loaded, no outs. Corners are in. First pitch. Breaking ball is low. The walk has been sort of the flavor of the month or flavor of the week for Helmick. He's ahead 1-0 here. Lou looks at a strike, and now he's not going to challenge. He thought about it for a sec. 1-1 the count. One and one the count. Schaefer to the plate. Helmick looks at a ball off. It's 2-1. Well, third time back-to-back home runs, actually. Almanza and Helmick did it in Yuba Sutter. And that one I did forget about. The 2-1 pitch is low for Lou. It's 3-1. I believe the first time was in Rocky Mountain, if memory serves me right. He'll probably see a pitch to hit here, Lou. Schaefer ready's on the mound. Best sets up off the plate. The 3-1 is low for ball 4. It's another walk for Helmick. It's an RBI. It's 7-0. Single walk in this inning. And that'll bring up Jake Allgaier. And that'll bring out Billy Horton. That'll be it for Schaefer. We'll take a break. We'll come back on 860 AM. The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball. A continuous development here in this game. Another pitcher for Yuba already, the third pitcher of the night here in the fourth inning. The gentleman's number, which I wait on, is 23. This is Andrew Garcia. Garcia will take over for the right-handed pitcher Aaron Schaefer, who goes 1+ innings, allows 2 hits, a run, which was earned, 2 walks, and a strikeout. He's responsible for all 3 base runners. It's 7-0 Oakland. Garcia on the year, 26 appearances. That's second on the team, a 7.62 ERA. 39 Ks for Garcia in 26 innings, including 3 saves, but he has walked 21. He'll face the switch hitter in Allgaier with the bases juiced and nobody out. 2002, a good year. I was in 2nd grade, but also the attendance for tonight. We had a question from Dan on our YouTube chat. James, the birthday boy, could he make an appearance for the Ballers? As a marketing player, he could, but in this league, your eligibility as a position player ends if you have 3 seasons of 30 games played or more. That's the cutoff. First pitch, Allgaier takes high and away. 5 walks through 3+ innings for Yuba. That has been a trouble for them, I would say really all series. It was the walks that did them in game 1. The 1-0 to Allgaier. Swing, broken back to third. Denning will come home with the ball. It is in time on the force, and there's 1 out. It's a fielder's choice on the broken bat. Almanza is out 5-2. So that'll bring up Tatum. It's now Harris at third, Helmick at second, and Allgaier at first. The first pitch to Tatum from Garcia is swung on and missed. Challenged him at 94. Tatum is an RBI on a fielder's choice earlier in this game. He's 0 for 2. Pitch from Garcia is a strike under the arms. Tatum bends over in, let's say, a little bit aghast at the call, but not so disturbed that he would use Oakland's first challenge. Corners are in, infield, up the middle is back. Ground ball could end the inning. The pitch, Tatum swings and just gets a piece of 81. It's a pretty dirty slider from Garcia. You can understand why he has so many strikeouts in the amount of innings that he has thrown this year. It's some pretty good stuff from the right-hander. And this is a spot that Billy Horton needs a couple of outs. The 0-2, Tatum swings and fouls it back, 94 above the zone. I was correct via our statistician for the night, Nevada Cullen. Ballers had back-to-back home runs, Almanza and Buford against Rocky Mountain. That was here. 0-2 to Tatum. A pitch swung on and missed. Chased the breaking ball off the plate. Strikeout, 2 away. It's a pretty good move from Horton so far. A broken bat ground out and a swinging strikeout on a pretty filthy sweeping breaking ball. Here's Druick, who is 0 for 1. Garcia's first pitch is a fastball, 94 on the outside for strike 1. One member of this Ballers team that still has not made his debut, that's Andrew Silva, the former SF State Gator. This may be a day where we see him pitch. The 0-1 is on the outside corner. The slider that comes back and catches the corner for strike 2. The 0-2 is swung on and fouled away. We also have a correction from a nugget that Nevada gave us earlier. It was Helmick and Tatum against Womble that went back-to-back. So the third time this year they go back-to-back. In this game was Santos and Almanza, and it's the second time it was Womble who gave it up. 0-2 to Druick. Way inside, almost took out his legs at 93. Oh, and he is hurt. Druick is down and hurt. Did that catch him? Ricardo Rodriguez says, yes, it did. It's a hit by pitch. Ouch, 93. Where did that get him? That's an RBI. The hard way. So 8-0. Ouch. That'll bring up O'Hara. It's an 8th batter in the inning. Harris will score. Helmick to third. Allgaier to second. It must not have got him by much. Top of the knee. That's going to hurt. So O'Hara, who is 0 for 2 in his return to lineup, has struck out and lined out. Ooh, 93 on the kneecap. First pitch to O'Hara is outside. That's like a protection racket hit by pitch. Boy, a lot of CHs in there. Couldn't get it out of the mouth. 1-0. O'Hara, ground ball to Brusa, drops it, picks it up. Still can't handle it in time. His flip, they do get him. The inning is over. It's just 1 run given up after Garcia comes in. It's the hit by pitch by Druick, but a RBI ground out or RBI walk by Helmick in the inning as well. 2 more runs for Oakland. It's 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors and 3 men left on base. We move on to the top of the 5th. It's 8-0 Oakland on 860 AM The Answer. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on 860 AM The Answer. Tyler Peterson with you. Glad that you're following along with us. It's 8-0 Oakland, and Delveio is trying to get through 5 and be eligible for his first professional win at 59 pitches through 5. Flores, Denning, and Wallace. 3 hitters. Here in the 5th. First pitch to Flores is a called strike on the outside. It's 0-1. Fastball from Delvecchio. A pop out and fly out for Flores thus far. Next pitch is down. I take that back. Flores has the lone hit in the game. I was reading the line of Campagna. It was a ground ball to a spot that maybe should have been Danny Harris's ball. Almanza got to the spot, dropped it, but Delvecchio was not going to beat Flores to the bag. Now he takes strike 2 on the outside. One and 2 the count. Delvecchio set. He kicking the pitch. It's swung on and missed. It's strikeout number 5 for Delvecchio, and it's $5 beer for the folks in the stands. I'll bring up Connor Denning. First pitch to Denning is popped up. That'll get into the stands, and maybe we'll find someone in the concourse on their way to get a $5 beer. It's 0-1. The next one on its way is low. It's called a ball, but it is challenged by Dylan Tatum. It's overturned to a strike. Nice work by Tatum. And it's 0-2. For the gentleman who was listening that has earned himself a BART train, if you've gone for a $5 beer, when you come back, please come find me. I will have a, okay, a BART train is on the way, I am told. The next pitch is very high. And he has picked himself a $5 Almanac beer. And he can thank Dylan Delvecchio for that. The 1-2. Delvecchio throws, and Denning looks at strike 3. And Ricardo Rodriguez didn't ring him up. And I think Ricardo forgot what the count was. It is strike 3. It's back-to-back strikeouts for Denning, for Denning and for Delvecchio. It's 6 in the game. Here's Wallace. The first pitch. Called strike on the inside. 0-1. It was Wallace last night who did not immediately challenge the final pitch of the game and tried to and was denied. The 0-1 is swung on and missed. For those interested, we did look at it after the game, and it would have been strike 3 anyway, based on TrackMan data. 0-2, Delvecchio maybe trying to strike out the side. He comes set at the belt. The 0-2. Here it comes. It's high. 1-2. Now, whether he'll be allowed to throw a 6th inning or not, he's only at 70 pitches. So pitch count-wise, he should be good to go. 1-2 on its way. It is inside. 2-2. 8-0 Oakland here in the 5th. Delvecchio's 2-2 on its way is outside. Does he go? No, says the umpire at first, Alan Walker. It's 3-2. Full count. 2 outs. Bases are empty. The payoff is in the dirt. Wallace walks. For Delvecchio, it's the 3rd walk of the game. He's also hit a batter as well. Every inning has had at least 1 base runner. And actually, to this point, every inning has had exactly 1 base runner. Here's Ledet. 73 pitches for Delveio. Kicking the pitch. First one is a called strike at the top of the zone. Big breaking ball from Delveio. The leadoff man, Leday. At the plate with Wallace at first, a big lead. Next one is swung on, popped up. Leday sort of took a step toward the plate in that swing. Almost to prepare for a breaking ball on the outside. He got a fastball high. And he swung and fouled it back. Oh, 2. Leday takes outside and low. One, two, swung on and missed. Fastball off the plate. 7 Ks for Delveio in 5 one-hit shutout innings. Move to the bottom of the 5th. Oakland 8 and Yuba nothing on 860 AM. The Answer. Bottom of the 5th, it's 8-0. The Ballers lead the High Wheelers. O'Hara, Cobb, and Santos to face off against the hard-throwing Andrew Garcia. We can close the book on Aaron Schaefer. He goes 1+ innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Garcia is 23, or number 23 from Lancaster, California. He last pitched for Missoula. And I do have that bar car, so if that gentleman would like to come up and receive one, come up and find me, and I've got one for you. I do have the BART car in hand. But I see he is now in conversation. So I'll find you before the inning is up. Oh, I take it back. This is Tremaine Cobb leading it off. Michael O'Hara made the final outs of the 4th. On the ground out, the 3 unassisted. Cobb looks at strike 1, and whoa, a major league cross-up, I believe. And Bess is going to have a word because that was 80 miles an hour, and he was expecting 94. I have your BART car, sir, if you are listening. Come on up and receive it. I've got it right here. If you can come up. And now he's not looking at me. Well, I'll hold on to it. Maybe we can get it to him after the inning. Well, Garcia and Bess, for the good of Bess and for the umpire, need to get the signs correct. So a long talk between the two. It's 8-0 here in the 5th. That's going to be a meeting. That's going to count as a meeting. It's Ricardo Rodriguez must have said, you said more than just signs there. It's the 3rd mound visit for Yuba. The 0-1. Strike at the bottom of the zone, 1-1. Top of the order here. Beginning with Cobb, who is 0 for 3. Next pitch is outside. 1-2 the counts. So the first one must have been a strike. It's a 1-2 from Garcia. It's swung on and missed. And Cobb K's again. It's the second strikeout for Garcia. And here is Santos. 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 home runs. Garcia's first pitch to Santos. He swings and fouls it back. 95 from Garcia at the top of the zone. That's one, if you just put barrel on it, it might get out of here. Garcia set. Kicking the pitch. Breaking ball is outside. 1-1. A 1-1. Garcia to the plate, and Santos takes off the dish. 2-1. I'm going to try it again. To the gentleman who is listening in the stadium, I have your BART car now. Are you listening to me? I have your BART car now. He cannot hear me. And this will be a fun game the rest of the inning. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Nothing Oakland here in the 5th. No fastball beneath 93 so far for Garcia. The 2-2. Santos waits. The pitch swung on and missed. Breaking ball broke down Santos. Back-to-back Ks now for Garcia. That'll bring up Almanza, who has singled, homered, and walked in this game. Bottom of the 5th. 8-0. First one on its way outside. A breaking ball that didn't break. Garcia to the plate. The 1-0 also high and outside. Back-to-back breaking balls at 80 that never actually broke. It's a 2-0 now. Almanza looks at a pitch outside, 3-0. Todd on our YouTube chat says, awesome play-by-play and commentary. Todd, you will be happy to know the check is in the mail. The next one, 94 at the knees. 3-1. The first strike Almanza has seen in the at-bat. Three-one high. Ball forward to Christian Almanza. Here's Harris. Eight nothing. Ballers have had 9 hits in the game. Yuba just 1. Harris a single, a walk, and a single. Boy, 2, 3, and 4 today have been just tearing it up. Santos, Almanza, and Harris, as Harris takes 93 for a strike. 7 of the 8 runs scored by these three. And 3 RBI. 0-1, swing and a miss. Harris swung at a pitch around his eyes. 0-2, 94. The 0-2, Harris takes off the glove of Bess. It's a wild pitch all the way to the backstop. It's ball 1, and to second goes Almanza. So now an RBI spot for Harris. One, two. Garcia to the plate. It's a slider off the plate. That's a nice take. Danny's putting together a nice game and a pretty good at bat here against a guy who's so far not allowed a hit to Oakland. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. It's another strikeout for Garcia. He strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, a man left on base. We move on to the 6th. It's Oakland 8, Yuba nothing. And I'll try one more time this inning. I have your BART car, sir. Are you listening to the radio? I have your BART car now. You are not listening to me. I'll try to get you next inning. This is Ballers Baseball on 860 AM, The Answer. Excuse me while I get this BART car to this gentleman who has won it. Don't let this drop, sir. Don't let this drop. Your name, sir? Paul? Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. That's Paul. We thank you so much for tuning in on 860 AM, The Answer. Orsak, Berkey, and Brusa to face off against Dylan Delvecchio, who will pitch the 6th. Just one challenge used in the game thus far. First pitch is hit down the line, foul. That challenge was correct by Oakland. This Oakland ball club at 52-16. They have won 7 in a row, all against Yuba. They are up 8-0 in the 6th. Orsak out of play again. Now, I was asked this again last night. What is the Pioneer League record for most wins in a season? That would be Missoula with 69 wins, which means, including today, in their final 28, the Ballers would have to go a minimum of 18-10 to hit that 70-win record. The 0-2 pitch on its way. It's low. One and two. The 1-2 now hit on one hop to Cobb. His throw across the diamond. Oh, it's dropped by Almanza. Just right out of the glove, a perfect throw. And E3. Cobb still gets an assist. There's no way that Presto will allow me to put that in, though. Oh, you're right. Oh, no. Nope. It wouldn't let me do it. Let's back up. I'll figure that out later. E3 at the moment that allows Orsak to reach. First pitch to Berkey is a called strike. Boy, it was a perfect throw by Cobb. It was about chest high and just you don't see first baseman just not catch the ball. That time Almanza just either didn't squeeze it or it hit him on a strange part of the glove. Nevertheless, leadoff man is on. Next one is in the dirt. It's 0-1. It's still the case that Delvecchio has just given up one infield single. The only hit for Yuba. Berkey is 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Delvecchio throws. It swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Berkey back in the box. Much quieter night for him after 3 home runs in the last 2 games. The 1-2. There goes the runner. It's outside. The throw from Tatum is a decent one, and he is safe. And I do think he just beat it. So it's a ball and a stolen base. Stolen base down 8. Well, listen, right now, as Delvecchio goes out to the mound, I think Yuba's trying to put together anything right now to get their offense going. Now, their offense has been a good offense. 6 yesterday on 10 hits, or excuse me, on Tuesday, 6 runs on 10 hits, 8 runs on 11 hits last night. It's not that the offense hasn't figured it out. It's been errors and the bullpen. That has been what has been the issue thus far. Today, all Oakland, 8-0 in the 6th. And what is a long game of baseball? It was 2:57 in game 1. Last night was 3:11. And nearing the 2-hour mark right now in 5+. Next pitch, a ground ball weakly hit to Allgaier on the 6th top. His throw across is in time. Berkey is out on the check swing ground out, and there's one away. That'll bring up Gio Brusa. Caleb Franzen is in the bullpen for Oakland. Brusa, a strikeout and a fielder's choice today. Delvecchio is set. The pitch is swung on and missed. Fastball above the zone. A look at second. Delvecchio now to the plate. Brusa takes a strike in the inside corner. It's 0-2. With one away and a runner at second, Yuba's just trying to put a run on the board. Delvecchio ready. 7 Ks already. This is way outside, and Orsak just stole third. Two steals for Orsak. That's 1-2. Reached on the error, did Orsak. And now has swiped 2 bases himself. The 1-2 pitch, wave and a miss. Fastball way off the plate. 8 strikeouts for Delvecchio. Oh, Brusa really chased. That'll bring up Cuba Bess. Delvecchio on 90 pitches. Set on the belt is Delvecchio. The first pitch to Bess is swung on and missed. 88 at the top of the zone. It's 0-1. Pop out and fly out for Bess. Runner at third, 2 outs in the 6th, 8-0 Oakland. Delvecchio waits for the sign. He has it. It's an 0-1. Pitch is swung on and tipped into the glove of Tatum. It's 0-2. Eight Ks for Delvecchio. An 0-2 count to Bess. 1 infield hit allowed in 5 2/3 innings. The 0-2 on its way. It is up the middle, and that's a base hit. The first one into the outfield. It scores a run. It's an unearned run. It's 8-1. So you can give Bess an RBI, and that'll bring up Campagna. Delvecchio throws, swung on, foul back. Campagna, a strikeout in the second, a line out to a diving Davis Druick in center in the 4th. The next pitch for Delvecchio will be his 95th. He may not have many batters after that. The lefty Flores on deck. The lefty Franzen is in the bullpen. The 0-1. Kicking the pitch is swung on and missed. Fastball above the zone. It's 0-2. The 0-2 Campagna takes high and away. 1-2 the count. For Oakland next inning, we'll see Helmick, Allgaier, and Tatum in this 8-1 ball game. Ballers will earn a series split at home with a win tonight. They've already won the 12-game series. The 1-2 is just inside. Tatum is going to challenge. Just inside. Let's see. It's a confirmed ball. It could not have been by much. That was awfully close. I don't know how Campagna took it, to be quite honest. An 8-1 game, a runner at first, 2 outs in the 6th, and now a 2-2 count. Delvecchio, set again. The kick in the 2-2, way outside off the glove of Tatum. It's a wild pitch. And now Bess goes to second. And now, with the next pitch, his 99th, we may be seeing Dylan Delvecchio's last. He's ready on the mound. The pitch swung on in the air to center. Druick in a few steps. He stops, reaches up the glove, makes the catch. The inning is over. Dylan Delvecchio, 6 innings of just 1 unearned run, 8 strikeouts, and 2 hits. A great performance and a chance for him to earn his first professional win tonight. We'll take a break and come back, head to the bottom of the 6th on 860 AM, The Answer. Well, Andrew Garcia, 2 hitless innings with no runs allowed, a walk and 4 strikeouts. He departs, a new man for Yuba. They trail 8-1 in the bottom of the 6th. It's Zach Volker making his High Wheelers debut. Volker was just recently acquired in a trade with the Great Falls Voyagers. So he has no Yuba statistics. I will attempt to look up those statistics live on air from his Great Falls time. He's from Granite Bay, California, which is in the 925. 6'1", 215 is Volker. This year with Great Falls, a 4.09 ERA in 11 games. He also has a save. He was a Voyager in 24 as well. Also spent time with the Ottawa Titans and the Evansville Otters of the Frontier League. First pitch to Helmick is past everyone to the backstop. It's ball 1. 94 from Volker. You can see what Billy Horton has tried to do recently. Acquiring Volker, acquiring Berkey, trying to consolidate this team into a team that can make a second half run. The 1-0 on its way. It's a fastball for a strike. It's 1-1 now to Helmick. It hasn't super paid off, at least not against Oakland. The next one to Lou is strike 2. And Lou wants to challenge. It was a breaking ball, the first one he saw. Ballers have 1 challenge remaining. It is wrong. It was Helmick's challenge last night that lost Oakland its 3rd and final. Today, 2 walks for Lou, including an RBI walk. 1-2. Volker to the dish. It is outside, 95. Campagna is going to challenge, or Bess, rather, will challenge. It's overturned to a strike, so Bess knew it. 1 out in the inning. 95 on the black from Volker. Fairly devastating pitch, I must say. Here is Allgaier. Well, with the way Garcia pitched before Volker and the way he is doing so now, it may not be Zalaski, Langrell, and Buckner, but maybe Yuba can put something together here in the final 28 games with Garcia and then maybe the return of Zalaski and Volker. The next pitch is high. The next pitch being the first to Allgaier. It's 1-0. You throw 95 in this league, you're going to get a job. And Volker had done quite well for Great Falls, one of the few bright spots on that team when Yuba acquired him. Next pitch is a strike on the outside. It's 1-1. (8-1) Oakland in the 6th. Here's the pitch from Volker. It swung on, fouled away at 92. Bases are empty. It's a 1-2. The pitch. Allgaier looks at ball 2. RBI single in the first, had another hit in the second, and then reached on a fielder's choice. They're empty here with 1 away in the 6th. The 2-2 is a touch high and in. It was a slider at the top of the zone. And he didn't hit his spot. It was a decent looking pitch from Volker, at least where it ended up. Full count. The payoff is swung on, grounded toward short. It's cut off by Denning. His throw to first is still in time. It looked like a shortstop's ball, but Denning at third went right in front of Leday. It's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Tatum. Well, 10 pitches, 2 outs for Volker. First pitch from Volker to Tatum. Maybe he sits fastball. First pitch swung on, fouled away. He was sitting fastball, but he was still late. That one at 95. He really has a pretty good windup for a reliever. A big step back, a big swing of the leg up, and then fires home. Hands sort of above the bill. Pitch. Fastball inside. 1-1. The Nuggets are coming in from Nevada Cullen. These two were teammates, Tatum and Volker, as the next pitch is down low, 2-1. They were teammates at San Joaquin Delta College, and hey, if Zach Volker is from Granite Bay, it's not out of the realm of possibility. They cross paths with each other at some level. 2-1. Volker throws, and Tatum swings and misses. 94. Well, I have a feeling you're going to try to blow your former teammate away with the gas on strike 2. You might want to try to do it on strike 3 as well. We'll see whether that is true or not. A 2-2. Swing and a miss. 95 outside. Tatum could not lay off. And Volker goes right through the Oakland order in the 6th. We go to the 7th, 8-1. Ballers lead on 860 AM The Answer. Caleb Franzen out of the Oakland bullpen. It's an 8-1 game here in the 7th. The night for Dylan Delvecchio is over, and I will say, if the Ballers and their bullpen hold on to this lead, then Delvecchio's win is certainly deserved. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 unearned run, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts on the night. Caleb Franzen comes in, the lone lefty in that Ballers bullpen. 3-0 this year, 25 appearances, a 4.78 ERA. 32 innings, 35 strikeouts to 4 walks. How about that? Batter's hitting .256 against him. Now, the Ballers have only 1 lefty in the bullpen. And you say, well, hey, come playoff time, you want more lefties. Well, remember, you're not going to have a 5-man rotation in the playoffs. So it's totally possible that one of the lefties in the rotation, whether it be Butts or Short or Delvecchio, maybe one of them ends up in the bullpen. Who knows? The first pitch swung on, fouled away by Flores. It's 0-1. 99 pitches for Dylan Delvecchio tonight. Flores is 1 for 2. 2 singles, the only 2 hits for Yolo tonight. Yuba. That's the first time tonight I said you. My body's so bad, my mouth at least so badly wants to just say YOLO. 1-1 the count. Yuba Sutter. Next pitch is a line drive. Allgaier catches it off the laces. No. Oh, it is an L5. He threw it across the diamond all the same, but Grant Myers at third did throw up the fist. It is a line out off of the shoelaces. And he continues, I said earlier, a Brad Burkell-like defensive stability at third base across these last 2 weeks. Connor Denning now, who has struck out twice. First pitch fouled away to Denning. I suspect we will see the debut of Andrew Garcia at some point in this game. Maybe for the final 2 innings. Franzen is set, hands held out in front of the chest, and the 0-1 is off the plate. It's 1-1. Oakland leads here in the 7th. The 1-1 swung on, fouled away. It's a quick 1-2. Oh. Erhaj with the quick mental math. Delvecchio dropped his ERA from 6.75 to 4.08. The 1-2 is a ground ball foul. Jeff and Nancy, let me slow down. What I said was it's possible that one of the lefties in the rotation could go into the bullpen. And then I named the lefties. I did not say that any of them would. I was just saying it's possible since there's one lefty in the bullpen now. And, of course, on win or lose games, win or go home games, I should say, it's Johnny Holstaff. Staying alive is Denning as he fouls that away. Just throwing it out there. So as to say that Oakland doesn't necessarily have to go out and find another lefty if they wanted one for the playoffs. 1-2. Pitch on its way is strike 3 called by Ricardo Rodriguez. Denning strikes out for the 3rd time tonight. And I don't know if he'll bat again, but if he does, he'll be on sombrero watch. Here's Wallace. Wallace is 0 for 0 as he takes a strike. 2 walks. And the wrong guy to walk. as he's the second leadoff man batting ninth. Next pitch, swung on a miss, 92 from Franzen. If you tie a guy up like that on a low inside corner, that's hard for a guy to get around on. It's an 0-2 pitch. Franzen to the plate. Fastball at 93 high. You can tell he wanted to dial it up there. We've seen Franzen get as high, I think, as 95 this year. Maybe just once. A pitch to end the seventh. The 1-2. Fastball off the plate at 92. Oakland, just one challenge left. It's not a pressing need per se with them up 7, but they will not still use it willy-nilly. 2-2 now. Franzen to the plate, and the breaking ball. Strike 3 called right down the middle. 2 Ks for Franzen in the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the High Wheelers. Let's stretch. Ballers up 7 as we head to the bottom of the 7th on 860 AM The Answer. Zach Volker still on the hill for Yuba in this 7th inning. He'll face Druick, O'Hara, and Cobb in an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on 860 AM The Answer. I'm Tyler Peterson. Take a look around the Pioneer League scoreboard. Ogden 13, Colorado Springs 10. That game in the bottom of the 8th. Idaho Falls, they're slipping up right now against Great Falls. 12-8, Great Falls is leading. And the Voyagers also beat Idaho Falls last night. Billings 7, Glacier 3. That game in the top of the 7th in northern Montana. The Hawks a 9-6 lead over the Jackalopes at home in the 8th. And then there's us, an 8-1 lead for Oakland over Yuba Sutter. Druick today is 0 for 1. RBI in the 4th inning by taking a 93-mile-an-hour fastball off the kneecap for a hit-by pitch. He also walked in the 1st. So another guy who can dial it up to the mid-90s. Volker on the mound, and the first pitch is a breaking ball at 80 for strike 1. You just gear yourself up so much, and then you end up swinging through something you weren't expecting. The 0-1. Breaking ball low at 80. Nice take from Druick that time, who started to move the wrists toward the ball, but held up. The 1-1. Druick looks at 82 on the outside corner. It's 1-2. Soft tossing him. Well, now 95 might look like 105. Pitch on its way is off the plate. This is not Volker. This is a new pitcher. This is Ethan Bates. Yeah, this is Bates. I can tell by the closed stance. I take it back. Bates on the mound. And a high drive to right center field. Over is Flores into the alley. He loses the cap. He makes the catch. So forget everything. This is no longer Volker. I should have spotted that sooner. So Bates is on, the closer. Bates against O'Hara. The first pitch, breaking ball, low and in. The second year, High Wheeler Bates. He pitched 2 nights ago. Came on for the save of the ninth, walked a man. That was Cobb, and then allowed the 2-run single to Allgaier on the walk-off. Next one is low to O'Hara. Well, for Volker, 1 inning, clean other than the walk. Or excuse me, that was the line for Schaefer in the 5th, or Garcia. Volker, it is 1 clean inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts is a long, deep foul ball by Michael O'Hara. Bates this year has 4 saves. This will be his 32nd game. That leads the club. 3-3 his record, a 4.98 ERA. That's the best among Yuba relievers. The next pitch fouled back at 89. 2-2 to O'Hara. 30 Ks to just 13 walks and 34 in a 3rd innings. Bates is the 5th pitcher used by Billy Horton tonight. The 2-2, O'Hara, a ground ball toward the right side, past the dive of Berkey, into right field, and O'Hara is back as he shoots one through, and he does have a hit in his return. That'll bring up Cobb. Now Cobb is 0 for 4 tonight. Bates peers in with O'Hara at first. Ballers up 8-1 here in the 7th. First pitch skips up to the catcher Bess, who catches it on a short hop. It's ball 1. One up. Fastball low, and Bess. Boy, it looked. Oh no, did he hurt himself? He did hurt himself. He bent down as if to say, I thought initially, why wasn't that called a strike? But no, I think, maybe caught that on the thumb. 2-0. Carter Rodriguez is like, hey, are you all right? You're protecting me. Are you sure? Swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Yeah, Cobb not really seeing tonight. Two one. Breaking ball right down the pipe for a called strike 2. Bates set, and Cobb takes low. We will run full. O'Hara at first. Ballers up 7. There goes the runner. Ground ball up the middle. Leday is there to cover. He drops it, and Cobb is safe at first. It's going to be a base hit, and finally Cobb is on base. So it's back-to-back hits for Oakland here in the 7th, and here is Santos. 3 for 4 with 2 big flies. Speed on the bags. Oakland with their now 11th hit. And Bates has to step off. Bess has to come out and have a chat. And this will bring Ricardo Rodriguez out because sitting on those 3 mound visits, this has got to be just about getting the pitch calls right. No cross-ups. And so Rodriguez has to go out there to make sure. And so I'm going to wait to see. No, that's going to be a 4th. Is that 4? Yeah, that's another mound visit. So something Bess said counted as a visit there. So I'm surprised. That's the 2nd time in a row, or 2 games, I should say, that's happened. First pitch to Santos is down and in for ball 1. (8-1) Oakland. Santos, again, already 2 home runs tonight. But now that the sun has set, it'll be harder to get one out. Next pitch is outside, 2-0. Now, Bates is coming back off of the IL recently, so they're trying to work him into not just save situations, but places where that he can get some work. And so far in this inning, a fly out and 2 hits. The 2-0. There's a strike pretty much right down the pipe. 2-1. The bullpen for Oakland is still quiet, so it looks like Franzen will get the 8th. (2-1), swing and a miss by Isai. 83 outside. Now the count is even. The ground ball gets Bates out of the inning, which is why Yuba has their infielders backed up. Bates is set. Front foot covering back foot. The 2-2 breaking ball hit to right field. It's deep. Back is Flores. He's at the track. He leaps, and it is out of here. It's a 3-home run game for Isai Santos. Not the farthest of the 3, but maybe the most majestic. Into the High Wheeler bullpen. Three home runs in the game for Santos. He's the 3rd baller this year to accomplish that feat, 4th all time. He has knocked in 5 tonight. 11-1, Oakland leads. First pitch is low. Started the day with 6 home runs. He ends with 9. Almanza had 3 in a game. Nick Leahy had 3 in a game. And now Isai Santos. Now a line drive into the glove of the second baseman, Berkey, by Almanza, 2 away. He's a guy, the Berkeley High kid, that you can really, really root for. Danny Harris, 2 outs. Base is empty. The first pitch to Harris is a fastball, called strike 90 on the outside. It was a nice leap by Flores. I don't know if he touched that baseball or not, but he got up there and actually got his glove over the padded top of the fence. The 0-1 is low, 1-1. Bates is set. Harris looks at a ball below the zone. It's 2-1, a close pitch. Yolo still has all 3 challenges. And Bess got one correct earlier. Breaking ball, and Harris that time swung at a ball that almost hit him. It's fouled. 2-2. Might have even got a piece of him as he swung. He's going to take a walk around the home plate area. I think I see now the bullpen catcher Dante Peretti start to warm someone up out in the Oakland bullpen. The 2-2 to Harris. He swings, hits this over the first base bag. Down the line, it is going to drop. Foul. Did not miss by much. Cam Buford had a single in the same area yesterday, right on the line. Nevada Cullen is right. We are about to have a magic 8th inning. Oh my, and I have the precious, precious black jewel in front of me to tell us what we should do in our lives. But not before this Harris at bat. Swing and a miss by Danny. The inning is over. We head to the 8th. A magic 8th inning upcoming with the Ballers up 11-1 on 860 AM. The Answer. Like the Oracle of Delphi, the quatrains of Nostradamus, we often turn to those who know, that have omniscience, higher powers. It is a magic 8th inning, and I have such a soothsayer with me. It's a magic 8 ball. If you are in our YouTube chat in this 11-1 lead for Oakland, please let me know what questions you have, any pressing needs in your life, decisions, great or small. The 8 ball is here for you. Bobby Leday will face Caleb Franzen, and we have a doozy of a question to start us out. Nevada Cullen wants to know, oh, great magic 8 ball, should I make Scrappy the ring bearer at my wedding? The 8 ball says, outlook not so good. You're off the hook, Hallie. No, it's not. Thank you, Mark. Here's Bobby Leday to face Caleb Franzen. The first pitch is swung on and fouled away. Dan Sillard wants to know, Magic 8 Ball, is Nevada Cullen crying tears of sadness that he's missing a series during the stretch run? The 8 Ball just says simply yes. The 0-1, that's hit into center field. It's shallow. Racing in is the new center fielder, Bugs, and he will make the catch. There's one out in the inning. Davis Druick is out of this ballgame. So one away after Bugs, the new center fielder, makes the catch on Leday. Now a ball hit by Orsak out of play for the first foul ball. So you can bat Bugs in the 9th spot in your scorebooks at home. The next pitch to Orsak is inside, 1-1. Take it back, 8th. Bugs will bat for Druick. The next one is swung on and fouled away. Nevada is coming back with another question. Actually, I don't want to ask them out of order. Mark Kahn, will Nevada return from being on assignment? Without a doubt. Of course he couldn't miss this. Franzen to the plate. The 1-2, a ground ball. Charging his Cobb. So is Allgaier. Allgaier's there. His throw is in time. 2 away. That'll bring up Berkey. Now Nevada, oh powerful Magic 8 Ball, he asks. Would I make a good world leader? Are you thinking about getting into politics? My sources say no. Don't tempt it. Here comes Aaron Miles. Caleb Franzen is done. We'll take a break. We'll come back. A pro debut upcoming on 860 AM The Answer. The Ballers up 11-1 in the 8th. (11-1), the Ballers lead here in the top of the 8th, rather. A debut, it's the right-handed pitcher Andrew Silva. Silva, who was added to this team on Sunday against the Highlanders, will make his pro debut here in Oakland. Silva is a 6'3", 195 right-handed pitcher from Pittsburgh, California. Attended De La Salle High School in Concord and San Francisco State, which is losing its baseball program. At SF State, the Gator, Andrew Silva, went 4-10 in 4 years, a 6.62 ERA, 11 saves with 97 strikeouts and 117 innings in his time there. He'll face Evan Berkey in his first pro at bat. We are still having our Magic 8th inning. Please get your questions in. Ben Verhoek wants to know, if you run into Kirkland Banks at Costco and get his autograph, are you getting a Kirkland signature? It's good wordplay, but the 8 Ball says very doubtful. There is a branding opportunity, though. The first pitch Silva throws is low for ball 1. It's a low 3/4 release from Silva. It's a a different angle for a right-handed hitter, such as Evan Berkey. From the windup, the next one on its way is off the plate, 2-0. Tonight, Isai, now I know who Paul is listening. Isai has 10 family and friends at the game tonight, by the way, in his 3-home run game. Now a ball hit to deep left. Back is O'Hara. It is gone. A rude welcome to the Pioneer League. Evan Berkey, a solo shot off of Andrew Silva. It's 11-2. Berkey's 4th home run of the series. Already in just game 3. Magic 8 Ball. Will the Ballers win Ricky's first live Ballers game? Maybe someone Dan has brought to the game. Outlook is good. Yeah, I'd say so. That was an easy one for the 8 Ball. First pitch off the plate. Now, here's the thing. The 8 Ball understands baseball because it said outlook is good. It understands the jinx. It didn't say yes. The outlook is good. The next pitch is outside. It's 2-0. Oh, Nevada Cullen, a man after my own heart, a question that will help me decide my future. 2-0 to Brusa. That's in the dirt, 3-0. Oh, wonderful this time. The superlative adjective is wonderful, Magic 8 Ball. Will Tyler Peterson become a history professor one day? Please, please, please. Yes! Yes. Straight up. No outlook good, just yes. 3-0 to Brusa. Silva fires in a strike. 11-2, the Ballers lead here in the 8th. Bases are empty with 2 outs for Brusa. Silva to the plate. Brusa looks at strike 2. Full count. Joe Horton's got another question. I'll hit you with that one next. 3-2, 2 outs. Silva to the dish. It is off the plate. Silva's challenging. He wants the strikeouts. What do we got? It's a confirmed ball, and Oakland has lost its final challenge. So Silva will now face Bess, a man on, in a 9-run game. Joe Horton wants to know 8 Ball. Just shorten to the point. 8 Ball, colon. Will the Bees have an alter ego squad next season? A alternate jersey? Outlook not so good. Sorry, Joe. First pitch to Brusa. Swung on and fouled. Jeff and Nancy want to know, will a lefty have to pitch from the bullpen in the playoffs? The 8 Ball says most likely. The 0-1. Bess takes low. It's 1-1. Nevada Cullen wants to know, oh, majestic Magic 8 Ball, is car seat headrest a good band name? Reply hazy, try again. The 1-1, a nice breaking ball by Silva. He does not get the call, and the Ballers are out of challenges. And Dylan tapped the helmet, but he has no challenge. Two-one. Down and in, 3-1. Robert Sullivan wants to know, Magic 8, will Sully crack 200 pounds by the time he's 30? Outlook good. All right. Get those McGriddles going. 3-1. The pitch swung on, ground ball. Almanza watches this go foul. Nevada Cullen, oh, glorious Magic 8 Ball. Will SF State get its baseball program back in the future? My reply is no, unfortunately. That's sad. Well, can this Gator on the mound get Cuba Bess and get his first professional out? The 3-2 on its way. It swung on, crushed to center. Back is Bugs at the track. It is off the batter's eye and gone. 2 home runs in the inning. And it is 11-4. Does that mean I have to cut this off? We're at 7 runs now. I'll get one more in for Brennan. Did his mom make him dinner? You may rely on it. The 8 ball has to go away. I'm sorry, folks. Dems the rules. It's a 7-run game. The first pitch to Campagna is a strike. Aaron Miles will have Silva finish this game 1 1/3. But it is a 3-run inning for Yuba. Next pitch is down low. So if you had some 8 balls, or if you had some 8 ball questions that you'd like to ask, you're going to have to save them for next time. Silva to the dish. Breaking ball is down low and away, 1-1. Couple of home runs for Yuba in this inning. Silva from the windup. The 2-1 off the plate. 3-1. And I think a right-hander is beginning to loosen. Maybe only if Silva doesn't get out of this inning. The 3-1. Down low, ball 4. That'll bring up Flores. So far, it's home run, walk, home run, and walk. It's a 7-run game. And that'll bring out Jim Diedrich. All right, you know what? The questions were asked with an 8-run lead. So we will answer them during this pitching change, but no more questions. Nevada Cullen, oh, all-knowing Magic 8 Ball. Will the Ballers have a 4-homer game before the end of next season? Better not tell you now. Non-committal from the 8 Ball. Mark Kahn, Magic 8 Ball. Will Tyler be asked to autograph any of the Bart cards he tosses from the press box? Outlook is good, and I'm sorry for that recipient of that Bart card. Nevada Cullen, oh, mysterious Magic 8 Ball. Are you seeing anyone? Would you like one? All right, I'll get you one. I'll get you one, Paul. Concentrate and ask again. The first pitch to Flores is strike 1. Well, Nevada, the 8 Ball never lies. Next pitch is down low, 1-1. So we've answered all the questions with the 8-run lead. Flores to center. Bugs stops, moves back a few steps. There is the first out recorded by Andrew Silva. I would imagine he will still have the 9th. He does allow 2 home runs in the inning, though. And it's the High Wheelers 4, Ballers 11 as we head to the bottom of the 8th on 860 AM, The Answer. 11-4, the Ballers lead here in the 8th, and you know what? We're up 7. We, Oakland Ballers, we're up 7. If Oakland does score a run, we will open it up to the magic 8th inning again. Otherwise, the questions are done. I'm Tyler Peterson. We are 3 outs away from an 8th straight Ballers victory over Yuba Sutter. And we do appreciate everyone who has checked in with us tonight. Sam Drumheller, the new man on the mound for Yuba. He is 0-3 this year. The 3rd loss came yesterday. 4 unearned runs, including a 3-run shot by Danny Harris. So the ERA did go down to 7.61. It was the 6th home run he allowed of the year. 14 Ks, 13 walks in 23 2/3 innings. He'll face Lou Helmick, Jake Allgaier, and Dylan Tatum. 7 batters must come up to give Isai Santos a chance at a 4-home run game. Drumheller's first pitch is high. And if it's high to Lou, it must be really high because he stands at 6'5". One and 0. Next pitch, breaking ball, a strike on the outside. It's 1-1. If there's one batter who is disgruntled after taking a strike, it would be Lou. No batting gloves for Helmick. The 1-1 breaking ball, a high strike called. It's 1-2. Lou today has walked twice. He does have now he asks for time. He has struck out once and brought a man in on one of those walks. Chewy has sat down, so it looks like Silva will get the 9th inning. 1-2 on its way, swung on, fouled back. We do expect to see Nick Leahy back soon after a short stint on the bereavement list. We expect to see him tomorrow, in fact. Pitch to Lou is high, 2-2. Two on its way. Helmick swings and misses. And he is out via the K for the 2nd time tonight. Give you the line for Bates in the previous inning. An inning, 3 hits, 3 runs, all were earned. No walks, and 1 K. Here's Allgaier. Allgaier will bat from the right side for the first time tonight. First pitch off the plate for ball 1. The lone switch hitter in the Oakland order. They had 1 switch hitter all last year. He came halfway through the season. It was Stephen Wilmer, and Allgaier arrived exactly halfway through this season. Next pitch is fouled. It's 1-1. Allgaier today, 2 hits and 4 at-bats. Drumheller is set. And the 1-1 on its way. That's inside, 2-1. I think we've got a full moon out now. It's a completely black sky, a starless night, and just the nice shine of that moon. Otherwise, the 2-1. Called, strike at the top of the zone. We've moved on from our waxing gibbous stage, I think. Oh, only 98% illumination, huh? 2-2. Setting up high as the catcher best. It is just high. 3-2. Allgaier laid off. The pitch. Allgaier swings and misses. Well, we might get denied a fourth homer chance for Santos. Back-to-back Ks for Drumheller. That'll bring up Dylan Tatum. Drumheller is the 6th pitcher used by Yuba tonight. It's a bullpen that I would say now has been a little bit taxed. Tatum is 0 for 4 with an RBI. The first pitch is a touch high. It's ball 1. 11-4, Oakland leads in the 8th. Next pitch is fouled back. Tatum waits on a 1-1. Drumheller set at the belt. And the pitch to Tatum is high, a half swing, no appeal. 2-1. The next 4 batters would have to reach base for Santos to get another at bat. 2-1. Tatum takes low. A 3-1. Best sets up in. The pitch to Tatum is over the plate. He fouls it back. That was a hittable pitch at 87. The count will go full. It'll be an 18th pitch for Drumheller in the inning, who does now have a chance to strike out the side. Bugs is on deck, waiting for his first at bat. Pitch to Tatum is a line drive foul. Bugs entered as a defensive replacement in the top of the inning for Davis Druick, who may just be nursing a little bit of a sore knee. Pitch to Tatum is inside for ball 4. So Bugsy will have his first at bat. Robert Sullivan is asking the question of an 8 ball, which I cannot take, unfortunately, since it's a 7-run lead. But he is talking about Kelsey Whitmore joining the Savannah Bananas, and, of course, they were talking about the Oakland Ballers on that broadcast on ESPN. Will there be any more Ballers becoming Bananas? I can tell you there are 2 Ballers that are Bananas. One is a Texas tailgater, though. It's last year's center fielder. Next pitch swung on and missed by Darryl Bugs. Brett Carson. Brett Carson is playing for the Texas Tailgaters. And Kelsey Whitmore now on the Bananas. Bugs at 243, 3 home runs, 16 driven in, the Triple Crown numbers. Next pitch, high and away, 1-1. Bugs, a team leading 24 steals, 40 runs on 41 hits. There's the 1-1. Off the hands, down the line, just fair. Bugs is on. It's into the corner. Picking up the ball is the left fielder Orsak and Darryl Bugs. A double. That gets Tatum to third. And the Ballers just need 2 more on to allow Isai Santos a chance to hit again. (11-4) Oakland in the 8th. O'Hara, who singled through the right side in the 7th, is 1 for 4. First pitch fastball, a called strike 1. A lefty-lefty matchup. The 0-1, breaking ball, A strike, close enough on the inside. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch off the plate. O'Hara, it's now on a 1-2. A 1-2 from Drumheller. It's swung on and missed by O'Hara. And the inning is over. Drumheller does strike out the side. The Ballers leave 2 men on base. And we head to the bottom of the ninth. Or the top of the ninth, excuse me. Ballers 11, Yuba 4 on 860 AM The Answer. As it turns out, Oakland will have one last change tonight. It's the right-hander Connor Sullivan in from the bullpen. Chewy, the reliever who does have the best ERA active on this squad at 2.35. 4-0 this year in now his 30th appearance, second most on the team behind Sully. 2 saves for Chewy. He has struck out 30 and walked 5 in 38 and a third innings. Batters are hitting just .229 against him. Well, for Andrew Silva, it was a short debut, a third of an inning, 2 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 2 walks, and no strikeouts. So you can say that Aaron Miles smelling a win, even with a team that's 36 games over 500. You don't ever give up wins. And he is bringing in his best reliever, arguably, to shut things down here in the ninth. Denning, Wallace, and Leday, an 11-4 Oakland lead. Denning, who has struck out 3 times, is on sombrero watch. Here's the first pitch, swung on and fouled away. Richardson peering into Tatum. He comes set, close stance. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Denning, then Wallace and Leday. The 1-1. Ground ball. Almanza waits for the second big hop. He'll flip to Chewy covering. It's in time for the 3-1 putout. And there's 1 out in the ninth. Well, as things stand, this game is currently somewhere between the first 2 in terms of how long it's taken. It's about 3 hours and 6 minutes in. Here's Landon Wallace. Richardson set. And the first pitch. Oh, look out. Nearly near the head of Wallace. It's 1-0. Richardson set. The next one. Breaking ball. That one drops inside. Now, that's a tough pitch because you have a guy who I don't want to say almost got ear hold, but got one up near the head, and then a front door breaking ball on the next pitch. You want to dive out again. The 1-1, and he's hitting the back. And Richardson has hit Wallace, and Wallace, thankfully, will just walk to first base. Had enough of that yesterday. Here's Ledet. So it'll be Bobby Ledet with one out and a runner on. First pitch to Ledet is a breaking ball too high. 1-0. Oakland up 7 in the ninth. Trying to lock down a 53rd win in game 69. In the air to center. O'Hara coming in from left. It will be O'Hara making the catch for out number 2. We'll bring up River Orsak, who could be the last man standing for Yuba. Chewy from the stretch. The first pitch, breaking ball way outside. They won't bother holding on Wallace. If he wanted to walk to second base, he could in a 7-run game. And he may decide to just do that. He doesn't here. Orsak takes the next pitch low. It's 2-0. Richardson set. A 2-0. Orsak, a ground ball through the left side. That's a base hit. So 2 men on, 2 men out. And that'll bring up Evan Berkey. A chopped single through the left side. It's a 7-run lead for Oakland. And if you're Yuba, of course, you never give up anything. And now a guy who already has 4 home runs in this series will bat. Richardson peers into Tatum. What's the first offer to Berkey? It's a breaking ball way outside. One for 3 with that home run for Berkey. 2 outs. 26 outs by Oakland's pitching staff. The last one, usually the toughest. The next one, that's a strike on the outside, and Ricardo Rodriguez is going to have this challenged. Is that red stripe mobile challenge? Mark, it's not time for that yet. It is overturned to a strike, though. Or excuse me, it is overturned to a ball. Take it back. So Yuba has been correct twice tonight. Berkey waits. A 2-0. Breaking ball too high. 3-0. Ground out, hit by pitch, fly out, and single. And now a 3-0 count to Berkey. B-E-R-K-E-Y. The 3-0. Inside for ball 4. So Chewy a little bit wild in this inning. Like I said, we already hit 1 batter, and now he walks another. The bases are loaded for Gio Brusa. And if Brusa were to hit one out of the ballpark, it would create a save situation. So I don't know if that's going to start to get someone to toss the ball around in the pen. The first pitch to Brusa. There's a strike on the inside. 0-1. Brusa today, strikeout, fielder's choice, strikeout, walk. He did score a run in the 8th. They're loaded with 2 outs in the 9th. Ballers up 7. Richardson to the plate. The 0-1 is grounded off the foot of Brusa at the plate. It's 0-2. And now Richardson is 1 strike away. Looking for an 8th straight win against the Yuba Sutter High Wheelers. Oh, 2. Richardson fires to left. O'Hara stops. Now moves back to his right. He's underneath it. He snags it. And this game is over. Ballers win 11-4. And this officially was the longest game of the series at 3 hours and 13 minutes. Dylan Delvecchio, his first professional win. And what a performance by some of these hitters. Isai Santos, a 3-home run game. We're going to wait for Casey Pratt to grab maybe a couple for player of the game. I think one pitcher and one position player who certainly are deserving of getting talked to by Casey. Casey standing by, still waiting for one more member. Yes, indeed. I think we knew the identities of these 2 players tonight already. And so we will send it down to the field where Casey Pratt is standing by with our 2 players of the game.
Thank you, Tyler. I'm here with Isai Santos and Dylan Delvecchio, 2 players of the game. All right, Isai, I'm going to start with you, but I don't want to talk about your offensive performance. I want you to tell me a little bit about what you saw from Dylan tonight.
Pounding the zone, getting ahead, letting his defense make plays, and the rest takes care of itself.
Now, Dylan, as a pitcher, when you have that run support, what does that mean for you to see what this dude did at the plate in support of your performance?
It's the best feeling ever, you know. It's a lot easier to pitch. We know your offense can provide those runs.
Now, I remember, Isai, I saw you in Marysville. There was a ball you hit down the line, looked like it was fair. It was ruled foul. Since then, though, you've kind of been on a warpath at the plate. So did that fire you up a little bit?
Oh, yeah, I thought it was fair the whole time, but definitely gives me some motivation to hit some fair ones that are called correctly.
Yeah, several multi-homer games now, Isai, so huge game for you. What does it mean to just see the way that this team is rolling in a very important series for the Oakland Ballers?
I mean, a lot of people say it, but we got a lot of depth here, and everyone can get the job done. So we're excited when we play with each other every day.
Nice. All right, Dylan, real quick, man, how much do you enjoy pitching here in front of these Oakland fans?
It's the best, man. They're always here cheering for you. It's, like I said earlier, it's a lot easier when the fans are behind you.
All right, Tyler, back up to you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Shout out to my family out there. Shout out to all the fans still here. It's Oakland, baby.
Let's go, Isai. Now we're going back to you, Tyler.
Thanks, Case. We'll take a break, come back. Ballers postgame show up next on 860 AM The Answer. Ballers win 11-4. Old hat yet? An 8th straight win for Oakland, a 53rd win in 96 games, the best winning percentage in the 4 partner leagues. And they are now 16-5 at the top of the league in the second half as well. And something that we said before the series began, they would have to go 20-10 to have the best record in Pioneer League history. Well, now they only have to go 17-10. It's truly amazing what this team has done day in, day out. Down, up, they have the pitching, they have the hitting, they have the defense, they have it all. They really do. And listen, playoffs, who knows? A 3-game series, you have 2 bad games, that's it. But the regular season, we can tell you right now, this team is on a roll. Anything can happen in the playoffs. You have to stay locked in. Every game matters. It really does. Momentum is huge, and you have to go into the second half and out of it on a roll, and right now, this team is on a roll. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Yuba Sutter High Wheelers. 11 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error for the Oakland Ballers. Dylan Delvecchio, his first pro win. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 unearned run, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Congrats to the kid from San Marcos, California. The St. Mary's Gale is now the owner of a fancy new W in his professional career. The loss goes to Chris Womble, who didn't have it tonight. 2 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 3 walks, and a strikeout. Isai, who just was interviewed as the offensive player of the game, 3 home runs, 5 RBI, 4 runs scored, 10 members of friends and family in attendance today. And he had literally the game of his life. And we feel good for Isai. And you just look up and down the roster. A guy like Isai Santos, who was known about, I'll say, by certain members of the front office, me, a couple years ago when he played for Holy Names, and then went to bigger and better things at Point Loma Nazarene, and then bigger and better things here in Oakland. He was identified at the tryout, truly, by Aaron Miles and the coaching staff, and then drafted by Aaron and Don down in the Arizona camp, and what he has turned in this year is something truly special. Isai now, through 60 games total, let's get this right, 4, 8, 12, 13, has 84 bases in 60 games, which is not bad at all for a man who is the extra man, quote-unquote, on your roster. Let's look at the finals from around the league. It's Ogden 15, Colorado Springs 10. Ogden right now is sitting in a playoff spot. It's Ogden and Idaho Falls, the 2 teams that get in, because Missoula and Oakland occupy the top 2 spots. That's how bad the fall has been for Yuba, who have lost the last 8. Idaho Falls has slipped up again. They have lost in Great Falls 16-9. Hawks, a 9-6 win. Look out for the Hawks. They are right up there as well. And in fact, I might have spoken too soon before I saw those 2 results. Is it Boise? No, it's still Idaho Falls by 1/2 of a game. That's crazy. They are still in by 1/2 of a game. That is tight right now, the overall record win. Bottom of the 9th in Glacier. 2 outs, 2 men on. The Range Riders down by 1. I'll have to tune in to Scott Gladstone and see whether or not the Range Riders can walk off the Mustangs at home. The former Yuba Sutter High Wheeler Cole Calnon, who was traded for Evan Berkey, is into the game to try to lock down the save. But that's it for us. I want to thank Chris and Zeke and Ben and everyone else who that helped out and listened into our broadcast tonight. My name is Tyler Peterson. It's been a pleasure to be along with you tonight. Once again, the final score is Oakland 11, Yuba Sutter 4. We'll see you tomorrow at 6:30 pack time. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening.